Scene one, Apple, take one.
What time is it?
You want to get high?
That's right.
She caught me smoking. 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 It's a motherfucking podcast.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into Oops Caught Me Smoking. We are back from our 1 week vacation. As you all know, I like to take a little vacay from here from time to time. And I put out about 7 episodes before I took a week off. Sorry about that. And I'm going to do my best to let you guys know when this is going to happen. Thank you for clicking that play button as always. And for you YouTubers out there watching the podcast, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, man. Like, do your thing. You weed tubers too. If you're watching this, hit that like and subscribe button and drop me a comment below. Tell me what you think. I can take constructive criticism. If you think my podcast sucks, let me know so I can switch it up. And if you think my podcast is the bomb, let me know so I can keep it the same. Let's need your feedback. That's all I want, some feedback. So drop me a comment below. You tubers out there. I'm just going to call you guys tubers. You YouTubers and weed tubers. I'm just going to call you guys tubers from now on. Speaking of YouTube, though, I've been getting into these slingshot videos. And no, it's not people with like those handheld slingshots shooting rabbits. It's not that. For all you country folk out there like me, like myself, guilty. I have killed a couple of animals with a slingshot, mostly birds, but I'm gonna keep the species of those birds nameless because I might get in trouble. I didn't know at the time. I'm sorry. I was young. But I have killed some birds with a slingshot. I think I took out a squirrel once, and it was only because it was killing birds. It was going in the nest and like stomping on the eggs or whatever. But I think I only killed a squirrel once with a slingshot. Like, us kids were brutal back in the day. For real. Like, I know I was going to get on this tangent about what I was watching on YouTube, but we're going to get into this real quick. But us kids back in the 90s, like the early 90s, late 80s that I grew up in, I was born in 82, so that would make me, that would have made me 8 in the 90s, 8, 9. So yeah, that was around that age where we had BB guns, pellet guns, we had slingshots, we had bow and arrows. You ever shoot a bow and arrow in the air and run? I'll tell you, it's a thrill. It's a thrill to know that something that's coming down, it very well could kill you. And it very well could kill you. It's a thrill. Let me get that out there right now. But it's stupid nonetheless. If you light them on fire, you can see them coming down. But it's stupid nonetheless. It was I think an episode of The Ranch where they actually said that on a line, and I actually went, I fucking did that. We used to tie towels, like rags, soak rags in gasoline, and tie them to the end of the broadhead. Not tie them, but like wrap them, and so it's like a tight wrap. And you'd cut yourself all the time. You cut the shit out of your thumbs all the damn time, fingers, just trying to wrap it around that broadhead. And then you light it on fire, and then you shoot it up in the air. At night, it was cool as hell to see. We didn't, like when it was on fire at night, we just shot them like through the lakes. We would use sticks. Most of the time, we'd feather out sticks. We were crafty back then. See, you kids nowadays, you just in front of your computer all the time, your Xboxes and your PlayStations. You don't go outside and adventure like we used to do. But we used to make like arrows out of sticks when we didn't have arrows. But when we did have arrows, our parents would get mad at us because we used all their arrows. But when we did have arrows, we would use those. But we would fashion arrows out of sticks. And we'd just fire them into the lake. Set them on fire and fire them into the lake. Well, it's probably not a good thing for the lake, but we did that anyways. Stupid kids. Kids being stupid. That's all it was. That's all that was. But you kids nowadays, you guys don't do shit. You guys sit at home, you play your video games, and you do your Facebook and your YouTuber. Well, thank you for watching me on YouTube, though. To continue to do the YouTube and the Facebook thing. But most of you kids out there, you guys don't do nothing. You just sit at home and play video games, which is cool. That's pretty much what I do now as an adult. But I'm an adult, and I have responsibilities like bills and life. and taking care of my son, I'm allowed to play video games and fuck around on a podcast twice, 3, 4 times a week. But before I go back and re-go into the YouTube thing, we got some big news popping off. Your boy here has put together an all-star podcast team, and we're gonna be I don't know if I should actually tell you what we're gonna be doing, but look out for something big. If you're on my Facebook, if you're friends with me on Facebook, you probably have already seen it because I've already dropped like the intro music and the artwork for it. So if you're friends with me on Facebook, you probably already know about it. But if you're not friends with me on Facebook, I'm not going to tell you. You have to go to my Facebook and add me as a friend. And join the Oops Caught Me Smoking group. And I'll get you in there too. But anyways, we are putting together an all-star comedy movie review podcast / YouTube video, all that good stuff. So it's a team of 8 of us actually, and I think we're gonna break into 2 groups of 4 and review the same movie. That way you get one episode with 4 people's point of view. There you go. And then you get another episode later in the week with a different 4 people's point of view. And then once in a month, we're going to get together and collab for all our Patreon members, or maybe just because. We haven't really figured out all the fine details yet, but look out. We got big things coming. So look out. Add me on your Facebook. Friend me on your Facebook. And you have to have pictures, guys. You have to have pictures, and you have to have friends. If you don't have any friends and you don't have any pictures, I'm sorry, I'm probably going to decline it because we got a lot of bots out there. And that's how you get caught up in shit, is accepting friendships from bots. So if you don't have any friends and you don't have any pictures and I decline it, I'm very, very sorry. It's just me trying to be safe. But if you do have pictures and you do have a bunch of friends and you do have a bunch of pictures, I said that already, just come on over, add me as a friend. Go to search for Dan Lovely or Oops Caught Me Smoking and just join the group. If you join the group, you get first dibs on everything that I'm doing in my life with the podcast and now with the other podcast. I will be posting information about that too. Now, let's hit the bong one more time and I'll get into my YouTube segment. But like I said, there's 8 of us. I always say 7. There's 8 of us. An all-star podcast team. And if you want to know who it is, you got to add me on Facebook. Now, with that said, I'm not going to say any more about that, but just big things are happening. It's exciting. It's exciting. When you get a group of friends that just want to get together and do the exact same thing. Our schedule's kind of intertwined. I think we're good on Mondays, though. Everyone's good to record on Mondays, so we'll see what happens with there. But I'm just saying, big things are popping. Big things popping. And that's what we do here. That's what we do. And don't forget my boy Johnny Blaze is on there, too. I'll drop one member on it, too. Only because I talk to this guy pretty much every single day. If we lived closer, we'd probably be best friends. But my man Johnny Blaze, there we go. My man Johnny Blaze is going to be in that little podcast, that podcast team with us. So look out for that. So big things happening, like I said. But anyways, I got off on a tangent, my bad. But anyways, I've been checking out YouTube lately, and I've been getting into these videos called the Slingshot Ride. It's a roller coaster. I think it's at Kissimmee St. Cloud. It's at Orlando. It's at like a bunch of other theme parks like around the world. It's not just in the U.S. It's everywhere. And it's called the Slingshot. And basically what this Slingshot is, if you don't know what it is, which you probably already do because it's not new. It's been around for a long time. But what the Slingshot is basically it's a ride that has 2 towers and it's pretty much a bungee strapped onto both those towers. And in the middle of those bungees, strapped onto those bungees, in the middle of there is a little cart where you sit. And they bring you back, they draw you back, and they shoot you right into the fucking air. They shoot you straight up into the fucking stratosphere. It's not the stratosphere, it's not that high. But basically they give you a heart attack. And from what I'm seeing on these videos, Like, moms are letting these little kids that barely fit in the seat. Letting little kids that barely fit in the seat on these rides. Like, I don't believe this. I cannot believe that. Who in the right mind, what adult, first of all, what adult in the right mind would let their, I don't know, 8, 7-year-old kid? I mean, obviously there's ride restrictions, so the kid got past those to get on the ride. So it's kind of safe. But from what I'm seeing, these kids are almost falling out of this thing. I mean, what parent would want to see their kid just like like shoot themselves right into the fucking sky just because they couldn't fit in the restraints? I don't know. You parents out there, you're a little gutsier than I am. I wouldn't even let my fiance on it, and she's 40, pushing 40. We're both pushing 40. I think we're both 38. We'll be 39 next year. Same age. I think we're like 6 months. We're 6 months apart, so it's not too shabby. Not too bad. Not too bad. But anyways, parents are letting their kids on that ride. No way in hell. No way in hell would I let my kid on that ride. Not a chance in hell. Nope. But anyways, there's guys, and also there's guys up there just like passing out. Like they get up, they shoot up there, and then it's like, and they just go limp and just pass, and they're just sitting there flopping around. There's guys and girls just sitting there flopping around, and then they come to, and they're like, ah! And then they just pass out again. It's hilarious. Like, some of them are hilarious. Some of them are scary. When the kids are on it, I get a little scared only because I'm a father. But when the kids are on it, I get a little frightened. When people are on there passing out, it's insanely funny. And also, you get these girls on there with low cut tops and bikinis, and me being a guy, I'm just saying, come on, titty. That's all I'm preaching for. Like, come on, titty. You know you want to. And it doesn't happen. It's on YouTube. It never happens. You don't ever get to see anything. But it's fun to root for it. Being a guy, it's fun to root for it. And it's also fun to watch people just pass out and flail around. That's also pretty funny. But the little kid thing, I kind of steer away from those. I don't like watching little kids getting scared out of their fucking mind. So I kind of steer away from those. But anyways, go over to YouTube and check out those slingshot videos. Those are pretty funny to watch. I enjoyed them. It was great. And also, I've been seeing a lot of posts lately on Facebook. Now, why would I get, people love their food. People love food. They'll eat the same food probably 2 to 3 times a week. Hold on, bong break. But people love some food, like their favorite food. They'll eat it 2 or 3 times a week. Maybe, I don't know, if you're on a diet, you might do it like once or twice a month. But anyways, people love food. That's kind of what I'm getting at. People love food, but I never understood the expression, I love this so much, I would bathe in it. I want to bathe in it. Why? Why on God's green earth would you want to bathe in food? Especially your favorite food. Are you going to eat it? Are you going to sit in the tub and just eat your favorite food because you're bathing in it? So are you just going to sit there and eat it? Like, say your favorite food is SpaghettiOs. So you're going to sit in a tub full of SpaghettiOs. And what are you going to do in there? Are you going to eat SpaghettiOs until it's all gone? Think about what you're eating. You're bathing in stuff. You're bathing in your favorite food that you're eating. Apparently, I'm gonna assume you're eating it because you love it so much, you're bathing in it. So I'm just assuming that you're in there with a spoon. So think about what you're eating, though. All the dirt, juices, fluids, more importantly, that comes out of you. Typically your ass or think about that, though. So you love this food so much. I love SpaghettiOs so much, I would bathe in them. That's an overexpression. I really wish people would stop using that, because if you were bathing in SpaghettiOs, I'm pretty sure you'd be grossed out. Even if you loved it. It might even make you not want to eat SpaghettiOs ever again. So it just might make you not want to make your favorite food your least favorite food. But I wish everyone would just stop using that expression. I love food so much that I would bathe in it. Because that's not right. It's not right. Especially if you're eating and bathing at the same time. You might get cramps. Wait a half an hour before you bathe. Or swim. But I don't like that expression. Like, my favorite food is baby back ribs. I'm not going to sit in a tub full of baby back ribs. And if I was sitting in a tub full of baby back ribs, I'm damn sure not going to be eating them. Because think about that. Just sit back and think about it. Really. You get a pube. What if you get a pube in your mouth? That's disgusting. No one wants that. Nobody wants that. Not even a little bit. A pube in your mouth. Ugh. But anyways, guys, what else we got? I've been seeing, I wanted to show you something real quick. I'm gonna set Rose down real quick. I have to get off the screen for a second. But I wanted to show you this real quick. It's kind of cool. Being a vape, if you're a fellow vapor like I am, you're gonna enjoy this. This is actually pretty cool. Actually, I don't have to get off camera. Watch this. Okay, maybe a little bit. My bad. But anyways, I got this new vape mod. Well, it's not new, but it's new to me. And it's pretty dope. To be honest with you, I wanted to show it to you. I should have got it ready. But anyways, it only takes a second. So I'm just going to use the battery out of my Aegis Legend. Can you see that? Here we go. Aegis Legend. 120 watts. You'll never need another mod. If you buy an Aegis Legend, you'll never need another mod. Unless you get bored with it. But my head's knocking the mic. Sorry, guys. Unless you get bored with it, then you will never need another mod, because this thing is pretty much indestructible. I've dropped it, I've kicked it, punted it, I've ran it over with my car. You can't do anything with it. Not even a nick. Look at that. Not even a nick on it. Still beautiful as the day as I bought it. So yeah, if you're gonna buy a mod, that's the mod to get. But I have this one that I just bought. Oh, it's already firing. There we go. And look at that shit. It lights right up. That's green. I don't know if you can see it, but my light won't let it happen. So over here maybe. But that's green. Then if you do that, it switches. That blue. Pink. Some of the colors you can see really well. That's white. Of course, you can see that. And check that out. That's red. Look at that. This thing is awesome. And not to mention, it's a mech sub-ohm mod. You believe that? It's a mech mod. You never see it. This is the only one you'll ever see. And it says in the little thing, the pieces of paper, that this thing is actually bulletproof. Now, I have not shot it. I have not shot at it. But I'm going to take their word for it, because I'm not going to try and shoot this thing, because this thing is pretty dope. It only uses one 18650 battery. And let me get, if you're going to leave the light on like this, your battery life isn't going to be very long. But if you want to turn your light off, all you got to do is go 1, 2, 3. Light comes off. And then you don't have to worry about that. Just hit. And then check this out. Shake it, 1, 2, and the light comes back on, and then pulsates. And then when you hit it, it's green. So very handy if you're camping. This is very, very handy when you're camping. And every time you shake it, it switches colors. Isn't that cool? So anyways, I just wanted to show you guys that. I kind of geeked out about it, because I'm a vapor. If you guys are fellow vapors, you're probably gonna geek out about it too. It's a Fuchs mod by Akram. So go peep that if you haven't already. It's old. It's been out for a while, but it's new to me. I got it off of a $20 mystery box with my vape kit, with my vape mail, because I order my stuff offline through Element Vape, and every once in a while they'll throw in a hardware mystery box, and I only paid $20 for that mod. So not too shabby. not too shabby. But anyways, and the reason I wanted to show you the vape mod and all that, because it's cool, obviously. And sorry for you Spotify listeners out there, you didn't get to see the vape mod, but you can go over to YouTube and WeedTube and check it out if you want to go check it out. And plus, you're going to see the beautiful weed footage that I'm going to roll right now. Across of Tropicana, Grape Pie, and Papaya, the Poontang Pie strain is for flavor chasers. It is said to have notes of berry, citrus, and pine. The name, believed to be a nod to the comedy film Poontang, references the papaya and grape pie lineage that gives this strain its sweet and fruity flavors. This strain, Poontang Pie, is an indica dominant strain, 80% indica and 20% sativa. It also tests out at 28.4% THC and 0% CBD. This packs a strong head high, followed by a warming sensation through your body. Poontang Pie will reportedly leave your mouth watering, mood boosted, and ease you into a full body euphoria. It is good for stress, anxiety, depression, and insomnia. There you go, guys. I almost forgot about the beautiful weed footage. 20 minutes in, and we got the footage going for you guys. But that's what we're smoking on today. That's what's in rosé over here. See, you get so high that you don't know what's going on. So, but this is what rosé is, and you get a good head high off of this, and you get a good body. It's a good body for you too. So you get a head high and a body high. So you get 2 in 1. So it's not too shabby. This is for like when you want a late night. You know, it's a heavy indica, like the footage said, heavy indica. So it's a late night smoke. You want to chill, maybe watch a movie, Netflix and chill with someone. Watch a movie, play some video games if you're by yourself, or play some video games with your friend online. But I don't know. I really don't like downers if I'm going to be online, because sometimes I zone out. And it's okay if I fuck up my game, but if I'm fucking up the game for other people, then it kind of pisses them off. But yeah, this is a heavy indica. So late nights, if you want to take a nap, if you're not able to sleep and you want to take a nap, just pound on this for a little bit and you'll be good to go. It tastes really good. Really, really good. I'll get back to the vape story I was going to tell you about. This tastes amazing. I only saw one review on it, and the guy said it tastes like fish, and it has a good head high. I don't taste the fish. I taste the berries. I taste the citrus. I taste the pine for sure. It's mostly pine, but it has like an exhale of citrus. It's not the smoothest, to be honest with you. The only thing I don't like about it is that I don't want to say it's dry. It's very keefy. If that's a word. If it not, I just made it up. But it is very keefy. And you do get a good head high off of it, because I'm getting it right now, because I've been hitting it throughout the podcast. But you do get a very, very good head high off of it. And it's just something to zone out and chill to be honest with you. You got insomnia, depression, stress, anything like that, hit this up. This is amazing. It's amazing stuff. I'm stoned as hell right now because I'm yammering. You can always tell when this guy is stoned because he yammers. But anyways, back to my vaping controversy I have going on. I've been seeing these vaping commercials. One of these commercials has a kid stealing $40 out of his mom's purse to go buy like a Juul. We're just gonna call it a Juul. It's a portable, it's a vape mod. It's not a mod like mine. It's not like this. It's not like heavy duty mod like mine, or like the Fuchsia over here. It's not like this. It's just like a Juul. So we're just gonna call it a Juul because that's what it looks like. And it has a teenage kid, stealing $40 out of his mom's purse to go buy a Juul. Now, when I was a kid, we didn't have to steal $40 out of our mom's purse to go buy a Juul, because we just stole cigarettes out of our mom's or parents' purses, or on the side table when Grandpa was snoring. I did that a couple of times. Grandpa falls asleep in the chair, he steals some cigarettes out of his pack. When you're young, you do stupid shit. But that's what we did when we were kids. So we never stole anything from our parents. And let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest. If you're that hard up, you're probably smoking cigarettes anyways. Because why would you steal a Juul? Why would you go and buy a Juul, which you have to be 18 to purchase anyway? So whoever sold it to you should not have their license to begin with. So you had to be at least over 18 to even purchase a Juul. So there's that dilemma right there. So stealing $40 out of your mom's purse to go purchase a Juul is probably not going to happen. Now, because in the commercial, it has the kid coming out of the store and unwrapping a Juul and hitting it. Now, that's my second note. If you're gonna leave the store with a Juul and you're gonna hit it, it's not gonna work. You have to charge that shit first. They do that shit on purpose. You're gonna get probably a good 3 to 4 rips off it, and then it's gonna go to shit. So there's my dilemma number 2. And dilemma number 3 is vaping safe? No, it's not 100% safe. I'm not going to come out and tell you that if you're a teenager to go out and fucking vape. Don't fucking do it. If you smoke, vape. If you smoke, switch to vaping. That's all I'm going to say. If you don't smoke, don't fucking vape. Stay the fuck away from it. It's the same fucking thing. If you don't smoke, don't smoke. Same thing. If you don't smoke, don't fucking vape. That's my advice to you. But these commercials out here are just spreading all this bullshit, making Juuls seem like they're pretty much the old weed commercials from back in the day. From when weed was illegal, they're just pretty much taking the weed out and putting Juuls in there or vaping in there. So, pretty much, what the fuck? Pretty much, what the fuck? So, I don't know, those vaping commercials they're fucking stupid anyways. They have the guy make out to be like a big monster, the Juul. It comes out and morphs into a big monster. Same thing they did with the cigarette ads, with the truth things. With the truth ads. What happened to those? You just take the truth ads, now all the truth ads are vape ads. Anti-vape ads, not anti-cigarette ads. What happened to that? You guys all fucked up, man. You're fucking promoting the wrong shit. You're telling people to stay away from the wrong shit. You go back to those anti-cigarette commercials. Do those. I want to see more of those, not those anti-vape commercials. Because you got to be 18 years old to purchase it, and if you get it from someone who's not, if someone sells it to you knowing that you're not 18 or doesn't even ask for a fucking ID, his license should be revoked. His license should be pulled fucking immediately for selling it for minors. Selling to minors. Now, when I was a kid, we had a place that we could actually go to buy cigarettes. I'm pretty sure that's where, I'm not going to say where it is. It doesn't even exist anymore. It's not even a thing. It was just an old auto parts store and like garage where they sold cigarettes. They had like a little, like a bait shop / convenience store type gas station type thing attached to it. And they wouldn't ask for ID. They knew we were 12 years old, 12, 13, 14, 15 years old. They knew that. They didn't give a shit. They're just making that money. They would sell to minors all the damn time. But they got busted, and then they got closed down. So, good for them. If it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be vaping for that. I probably would not be vaping today. So, there. I blame all you little motherfuckers out there for my vaping. I'm just kidding. But, I don't know. If you smoke, vape, and don't listen to those fucking commercials. They're stupid. I want to see more truth commercials with the cigarette ads and less vape ads, and less anti-vape ads. That's my rant. That's my rant pretty much. But it's just stupid. Like, I don't get it. It's dumb. You're pretty much promoting cigarettes now. Cigarettes make money. Cigarettes pay tax dollars. It's all about the money. That's it. At least we got weed, though. At least weed's not a thing. I can't wait till I start seeing the anti-weed commercials, like hardcore. I always laugh at them. Like Harold and Kumar in the movie. And they're just sitting there like, that's so funny shit. And he's like, I'm so high. And he blows his head off. That would never happen. That would never happen. It's just crazy. Just crazy, guys. I don't know. That's nuts. It's just nuts to me. You're just going to promote the same. You're just going to promote the good shit. You're going to promote not the good shit. You're going to promote the bad stuff and kick the good shit in the face. That's how it is now. That's how it is in this world, though. The good guy everybody wants to see the hero fall. That's how it is now. No one roots for the hero anymore. Everyone roots for the villain. Because if the villain's still alive, there's a sequel. There's more to the story. But anyways, I was YouTubing this also. I heard of a MMA fighter, a transgender MMA fighter. Jeez, why can't I spit that out? A transgender MMA fighter, there we go, named Fellon Fox. Now, for those who don't know, this is probably about a year or two old, I want to say. I was watching Joe Rogan, and that's how I got turned on to it, into the story. But this was a male fighter that was transgender into a female. So basically, this chick was I guess I can call her a girl. So pretty much this girl was like beating the piss out of other girls. Like she caved in two girls' skulls. She got beat by a girl, actually. She really didn't have any technique. Every fight was sloppy and just not fun to watch at all. Just sloppy. And she just caved in two girls' skulls just because it was pretty much a man. It's pretty much a man beating up a girl, and it's uncomfortable to watch. But I guess if you live in the MMA world, men fight women all the time. I don't know, and like tournaments and shit like that. Men fight women all the time, apparently in kickboxing and all that stuff. I did not know that. I thought there were separate divisions. Apparently, not everyone is like us. But there's girls fighting dudes, and they're okay with it. They're like, I'll fight this dude. Fuck it. I only knew one girl back in high school that would fight a dude, and she beat the brakes off his ass. You know who you are if you're listening to this. She just beat the brakes off of him. It was hilarious. She got suspended for 10 days, though. I had to find a ride to school. Oh, that was a great time. Good times. But yeah, there was that. That's just insane. And they knew about it. I think, maybe they didn't know about it. Like, I don't think the fighters knew about it, but the committee knew about it. And they said, well, you're a female now, so I guess you can fight in the female division. But she wasn't born a female. She had like 30 years of testosterone. 30 years of testosterone build. And how many years does that other woman have a testosterone build? Maybe 6, I don't know, 2 to 3 years if she's using steroids. But that's crazy. That's crazy that they even let that girl into fights and to fight other girls. I don't think that should be a thing. If you are a transgender, if you are a man, born a man, and you are transgendering into a woman, you should not be able to compete in combat sports. That's my opinion. If you are a man and you were born a man and you were a man for like 30 years before you transgendered into a woman, you shouldn't be allowed to beat on women. But it still doesn't make it okay. I mean, what does it say on your birth certificate? What's your name on your birth certificate? Because that never changes. I guess you can change your name legally, but still the one on your original birth certificate stays the same. So I guess, I don't know. I don't allow it. I don't want to see it, to be honest with you. If a chick beats up a man, that's cool. I'm okay with that. But if a man's beating up on a woman, I can't watch it. I just can't do it. What do you guys think about it? You guys on YouTube and WeTube, what do you guys think about it? Drop your comments below. Let me know. Do you think it's okay? Because I don't. I'm pretty sure. I guess if the woman knew that she was fighting a man that is transgendering and it was okay with it, then maybe it would still be hard to watch. But maybe they would be okay then if she knew about it and still said, well, I'll still fight her. I don't care. But who knows? I don't know. That would be uncomfortable to watch. It would still be, and she looks like a man. I mean, a very soft man, but a man nonetheless. Like, she's built like a man, like fist like a man. And like, you can tell fist from like a woman and fist like a man. You can tell. And how solid and how, like, big and like meat hooks. Like it's just, I don't know, it's uncomfortable. Let me know in the comments below, guys. What do you think? What do you guys think about it? That's all I want to know. What the hell do you guys think about that? So that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Now look out for this new podcast coming out. I'm like I told you before. 7. There's 8 of us. I always say 7. There's 8, dude. Well, there's only 7 in the group because the group always counts me. So it only just says 7. So that's what's implanted in my stoner ass mind. But there's 8 of us. There's 8 of us, and just look out. The all-star podcast group called the Real Boys. If you want to find out who the cast is, you gotta keep a lookout. Go on if you friend me on Facebook or become a member on the Oops Caught Me Smoking group, I will drop it to you. You'll be able to see it. I think it's already up there. You'll be able to see it. So go check that shit out. The Real Boys movie and TV review. It's going to be dope, guys. We got big things popping over here. And if you're listening on Spotify, get your ass on over to YouTube and watch the video. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Love you guys for it. If you do that, I'm gonna do this little pun that I see on YouTube all the time. If you like and subscribe to this video, you will have good luck for the next 10 years. It's a proven fact. And if you don't, you will have bad luck for the next 5. And if you dislike this video, you'll have bad luck for the next 20. Please don't dislike this video. It's hard enough just to get you guys to comment and come and view it. But anyways, if all you Spotify listeners, go check out the beautiful weed footage over on YouTube and the WeedTube. It's uploaded on both places. And for you YouTubers and WeedTubers, go hit me up on Spotify if you're ever on the go. If you ever gotta go to work or listening at work or just got time to kill while you're in an elevator or something, while you're trapped in an elevator, just listen to Oops Caught Me Smoking over on Spotify or wherever you like to listen to your podcast. And look out for the Real Boys coming to a podcast platform near you. I love you guys. Stay up. Peace.
Scene 1, Apple, take 1.
What time is it?
You want to get high?
That's right.